If you're with a man,
Not
what do you bring
anything.
to the table?
I am the table. I'm the whole package.
Okay.
I bring everything you need.
All right. And what are those things exactly?
You know, we give respect, loyalty.
Okay.
Like, that's what a real masculine man wants. He wants one woman.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
The
Do you
thing
believe
is,
that?
a lot of successful masculine men, they have everything. So obviously they want multiple women.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a thing right now.
No. You can't say it's a thing right now. This has been a thing since the beginning of time.
Yes, that's
if you
true.
look at presidents, they've had affairs. Governors now getting caught having affairs. Politicians since the beginning of time.
No side hoes, no side.
Wow. You
100%.
don't find that selfish?
It's greedy when a man wants multiple women and when the man only wants the woman to only cater to him.
I think it's greedy for a woman to be in a house with a man and not put in half the rent, but expect that man to only deal with her.
While we were growing up, our fathers were paying all the bills. So
Leaving your man over infidelity is a
Yeah.
poor person's mindset. They want to know, what do you
ask me anything.
If you're with a man,
Not
what do you bring
anything.
to the table? That's what they ask.
I told you, first of all, that's disrespectful. You're already making me feel like I'm in a job interview. What I bring to the table is simple.
What?
You really need me to name them?
That's what they ask. They asking, what do you bring to the table in a
Well,
relationship?
in general,
Yeah.
women, what do we
No,
bring?
no, not women.
Oh,
just you.
me?
Just you.
You.
Yeah,
Oh.
just you. What do
Sheesh.
you bring to the table
thing
in a
is,
relationship?
if you're gonna ask me that, I'm gonna say I am the table. I'm the whole package.
Okay.
I bring everything you need.
All right. And what are those things exactly?
Well, we can start with the most basic one: emotional intelligence,
Okay.
intuition, nurturing, multitasking, which is all just as important as what a man brings. If a man is the breadwinner,
Yeah.
well, he can't just be like, he's got it all, and he can't just be like the macho man. He needs to cater to the woman emotionally, because we are emotional creatures. But
So you with a man, right? Living in a big old mansion overlooking the water. And what you bring to the table is emotional intelligence, intuition. What else?
damn, you make it sound like it's nothing.
No, I didn't
said it.
that's what you said. Ain't what I said. I'm just asking. I'm just trying to measure up to what he's doing. That's all.
And I hate to say this, y'all, but usually women say this stuff and it sounds great. Sounds great on paper, but in reality, when you with that woman and y'all in y'all space together, it ain't gonna be like that. I've seen it time and time again, man, to where you get sold a dream, but what you really get is abysmal. You're not receiving everything that she, agreed upon. And then it's up to you to pick up the slack. And if you call her out for it, you're misogynistic.
Well, we bring more than that. We bring like mental stability in a household. We're nurturing. We take care of the family. We take care of everything.
Well, what if, like most women, you don't have a
Excuse
family
me.
with this man? Y'all just dating at this point.
Dating?
Yeah, y'all just dating at this point. So we got to take the kids and nurturing the family off the table.
Okay.
Because that's valuable. That's not even a question. But most of these women don't have that yet. So what is a woman who doesn't have that with a man yet bringing to the table that's valuable?
Resilience. We bring
is true.
strength. We bring like knowledge to the relationship, and we also do bring money. A woman like me,
All right, now you talking.
A woman like me, I can literally bring as much as a man can bring.
Well, now we talking. Why you didn't lead with that? You should have led with that.
I should have,
Yeah,
but
you should have led with that.
I like to be in my feminine energy. But running a business requires you to be in your masculine energy. You're not gonna want to push sales like a feminine. You want to go at it. You want to ask questions, the rebuttals. You want to know everything before you actually like get into business. So
I don't believe her.
I bring everything you need.
I don't believe her. I think, yeah, she's, probably cute, attractive to some, but I think when you get behind closed doors with her, it's not gonna be like that. Especially if she's not the guy that she's really looking for. If you have to try to get in there, or she's gonna disqualify you quick. Now, maybe for the guy that she really wants to be around, she might cap a little bit, but that whole I can turn it on and off, it ain't that easy.
That you might need.
Listen. I hear you. I hear what you're saying.
Sound good.
Let's just say, man, he a multi-millionaire.
Okay.
He got everything on lock. You don't even need to cook and clean because he got somebody to cook.
Good.
He got somebody to clean.
Now what?
You're saying that you feel like your emotional intelligence, your resilience, and what else? Your nurturing is enough for that man.
100%. And, we give respect, loyalty.
Okay.
And we're just about one man. Like, that's what a real masculine man wants. He wants one woman.
Whoa. Hold on.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Wait.
I'm sorry, I forgot who I'm talking to.
No, I'm just, listen, you said, you're telling me
Yeah.
what a masculine man wants, and you telling me a masculine man only wants one woman?
Well,
Do you believe that?
The
Do you
thing
believe
is,
that?
a lot of successful masculine men, they have everything. So obviously they want multiple women.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a thing right now. It's for sure. You want multiple women.
No. You can't say it's a thing right now. This has been a thing since the beginning of time.
Yes, that's
if you
true.
look at presidents, they've had affairs. Governors now getting caught having affairs. Politicians since the beginning of time having affairs. So you can't say it's a thing right now. It's always been a thing.
It's true. If you do study history.
Even what's that dude? The basketball owner, he owned a team, and they found out that he was messing with that one girl, paying her rent and all this. He was like,
yeah.
so this has always been a thing with successful men.
Well, that's nice, but there are other successful men that only require one woman that
Name
they'll cater
'em.
to.
You know one?
Women always try and call out the unicorns. Don't get me wrong, of course. Like I said, I think it's probably gonna be only rich guys that probably should be cheating because they could probably do it the best way. If you're a guy that's focused on your purpose and your passion, you probably shouldn't be focused on cheating. But this is still a unicorn situation to say that I'm going to get this boss of a guy and he ain't going to have eyes for nobody else but me. I'll tell you this, one of the first things that this young lady can probably do that would benefit her situation is work on them legs. I'm going to be honest, because the legs not matching the top half. I don't know, maybe it's the way how she's sitting right now. They throwing me off. Every time I see them, kind of throw it a little bit because the thighs don't look like there's no muscle in them. I'm like, damn, it just something ain't. Am I off topic? I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm going to get to know one for sure.
No, I'm saying, but just because on the outside it looks like that doesn't mean it's like that for sure.
I know. It's tricky out here. It's cold out here.
I'm just saying, but do you think that a man who is the top 1%, he has money in the 1%, he has all the success, so he's the man that all these women want.
Yeah.
They don't want these regular guys, they want him.
Yeah.
So he's like getting 100 women who want him because he's so valuable. You think that he's gonna be like, I just want this one woman and I'm just gonna be with this one woman.
Well,
Unless she's like Beyonce and she's just as valuable, but 9 times out of 10, a man on that stature gets a woman who's a dime a dozen.
I hate to say it. It's
He's
true.
1 in 1,000. The woman he's with, she might be pretty, but pretty is a dime a dozen.
Yeah.
but so many men would be after that pretty girl as well. So you would have 100 men wanting that one pretty girl, and you would have 100 broads wanting you.
But
What's the difference?
100 men wanting that pretty girl are not on that man's level.
That's true.
So it's a difference.
Well, if she doesn't have control, she could still go for them, just like how you, or let's say successful men don't have control, don't have that inner capability to be with just one woman. They'll do the same.
So do you believe that a man who has achieved 1% success in life should just deal with one woman? Do you feel like he deserves to be able to have multiple women?
If you're talking to me, absolutely.
Absolutely what?
Absolutely. A successful man should be with one woman, cater to one woman, no side hoes, no side.
Wow. You don't-
100%.
You don't find that selfish?
It's greedy when a man wants multiple women and when the man only wants the woman to only cater to him. That's called greediness and that's called selfish. So,
But you don't.
Wouldn't that be selfish if you only want him to have one when he's achieved so much success? Like I said, it's going to be up to the guy. But here's the thing about it, man. Successful guys like that, they compartmentalize everything. So you don't think they're going to compartmentalize you as well? They really don't need you. They don't look at you the same as a regular average guy looks at you. It's very different.
Think it's greedy for a woman to be in a house with a man and not put in half the rent, but expect that man to only deal with her?
while we were growing up, our fathers were
Nah,
paying all
that
the
ain't
bills.
That ain't
So
what
why
I'm saying.
why
That
should
ain't what I'm
we stoop
saying.
low?
What I'm saying, we talking about greediness. It's you like you saying it's unfair that he should have multiple women and she should only just have him. Don't you think it's unfair that he should pay all the bills and she don't got to pay none?
So you're paying all the bills, let's say.
Yeah.
But I'm the one that's nurturing everything around you.
Well, like what? Name it.
How do you know?
Name it.
Are we married or not married?
Married. Let's say married.
Married. with children, let's say.
Let's say we don't got
No
children.
kids yet.
Okay, well, we're managing the household. We're
Whoa,
still
whoa, whoa. If I'm a wealthy individual, you're not managing anything. I got a house manager.
okay. Well, it's not about the money. It's all about the mindset. You know, once you give that respect and loyalty, and you're just
Nah, the money don't matter.
as a woman, you know, you yourself, you are the package, and
They said it. The name was Donald Sterling. He owned the Clippers, and he had a young, and she was black too. And he said some racist stuff, and I
thought
think
it
they
was the
took his
Celtics.
team because of that. But anyway, he had her set up with $500,000 condos, cars, and all this. And he had a wife, and his wife knew Hillary Clinton. You remember the scandal with Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky?
Yep.
Sucking his, you know what, under the desk, and
Okay.
she stayed with him, right? So Donald Sterling's wife stayed with him, right? All of these politicians that it happens to, their wife stayed with them, right?
Yeah.
You want to know why?
They smart.
Because leaving your man over infidelity is a poor person's mindset.
you think?
No, it's a fact. If you look at it throughout history, kings and queens, a king had concubines. All of these wealthy people, they don't leave their man because of infidelity.
Excuse me.
Only
Yeah.
poor, that's an idea sold to poor people to make you more poor. They understand this is way bigger than your fidelity. This union that we've made with our kids and our money and the things that we're building and our connections, that's a legacy that we're building. And we're not going to break that apart because you did what a man does here and there. Is that woman on the life insurance policy? Does that woman have property? Is that woman taking resources from the house? No. So why would I take away all of this and take away the father from my kids and have a structured household and all the things we built because of infidelity? That is a poor person's mindset that they've sold to the poor to stay poor. A woman will break up a great household with a man who comes home every day, takes care of the family, takes care of the kids, goes to the kids' soccer games, basketball games, does everything, takes care of her,
But
takes
he's
care of her
cheating.
friend, and say he may cheat here and there.
Oh my goodness.
A woman will break all of that up, ruin the
As
kids, ruin the
she
family,
should.
ruin her money, all because of that. Don't you feel like that's very small picture?
No.
I'm not trying to advocate for cheating, but bruh, women always gravitate towards power. Think about it. What he said, the concubines with kings or whatnot. People, it don't matter if that guy is successful. He's gonna get the gravitational pull is going to pull women to him, whether it's the ones he actually seeking or not. So he's still gonna have an abundance. If you really think about it, it's gonna just be there naturally. Now it's gonna be up to him if he actually wants to, pursue that type of life. Some guys might dabble in it, some guys might not dabble in it. But for her to just say that, no, a guy with all that power should still just be regular and just stay down with one girl. It don't work like that, baby girl.
But that's why all of these people on a higher level, they just let it slide because they understand it's a bigger picture.
Money does not equate respect.
not
It's
about
all
money.
about respect.
I'm not saying he cheating on you out in the open and everybody know about it. That's different.
Yeah.
But he keeping it discreet. You don't know about it. He ain't bringing no babies back. He ain't bringing no STDs back.
What you're saying is disgusting. If the man is cheating, I'm out. Like there's no going back.
Do you want to
There's-
disclose how old you are on here?
how old I am?
Yeah, because I feel like you're really young.
Why am I sounding like that?
Yes.
I'm curious.
Like you haven't lived a lot of life yet.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
No, it's not that. If a man is cheating, then let the woman cheat too. It'll be a balance.
Let me just interject. Most women don't cheat out of a urge. It's a get back. She's cheating just because he cheated. So now you just want to make him feel how you felt. So naturally, you don't even want to do it.
But you don't
But-
want to start
but-
that conversation.
But okay, listen. If the man pays for everything, the woman don't got to pay for everything. So therefore, because the man pays for everything, the man could do what he wants to do. Now, if the woman pays for what she wants to pay for and it's like this, then guess what? It's equal talking points.
Yeah.
But if a man's paying for everything, he has more say so.
no, it's not true. Just because a man is paying for everything doesn't mean
So what does he
That
get
he
for,
has-
for carrying most of the weight, most of the burden? What does the man get for doing that? Nothing. It's still equal. He does more, but it's still equal. Is that what you're saying?
well, we're equal in the sense as we have the same value, we have the same opportunities,
Not the same.
but
It's not the same.
women are not going to be inferior just because men are the breadwinners.
I never said inferior.
Okay.
I'm just saying, just like in anything in life, whoever puts out the most money should have the most say. If I own the most
That's crazy.
equity in this company, I have the most voting power.
How she said that's crazy? If you look at a business, let's say someone is like a majority shareholder at like 80%, then you got the rest at 20%. The 80% guy, whoever woman has the most control and power in the company. Come on now. If she's a businesswoman, you understand it. You just don't like how it feels.
And what you're saying is, it don't matter if I got 90% of the voting power, own 90% of these shares, I should have the same amount of saying as a person who owns 10%, who puts in 10% of the shares.
You're talking business.
I'm talking
the
life.
same.
It's just,
We're talking relationships right now. Relationships are partnerships. And when you look at partnerships, it's definitely going to be 50-50. No matter what role you are in.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're not the same. We don't have the same roles. But we definitely... You just can't say it like that. That's crazy.
somebody said she's not young-minded. She values herself. Come on, Goldie. Women value themselves too. We the most valuable. Okay, people agreeing with you in here. All right.
As they should.
I'm not
Is there
listen,
women in
listen,
here?
That's a woman who said that.
Okay.
Listen, I just challenge what everybody says. When I challenge what somebody says, it makes them come up with reasons. I feel like nobody's wrong or right.
Yeah.
However you decide to live within yourself, and whatever man or woman accepts how you want to live is how you should. I don't feel like it's no one way everybody should live. I feel like whatever you feel like, however you feel like you should live, is if somebody accepts it, that's how you should live.
Yeah, exactly. If you find a woman that accepts you having multiple women,
Yeah.
then that's how you're going to live. But the way I'm going to live, I'm going to have one man that only caters to me, that only wants me,
Yeah.
that doesn't look elsewhere.
And you know what? I feel that you got a man right now that does that.
I'm single
Why is that?
because I choose to be single at the moment. I'm not
Okay,
dating.
have you had a man that did all that for you?
Did what?
What
Was
you
just
said.
what you pay for everything?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. But you just told me you was with a man that you was paying for everything. Or
No,
you was paying half.
50-50,
So
sorry.
so you was with a man that wasn't like the man you say you need.
Oh man.
I don't need anything.
No, I'm saying you just said you need a man needs to pay for everything and still this, but you were with a man you was going 50-50 with though.
Yeah.
Well, how does that work? How do you have?
I don't think women realize like the guys that they want is very rare. I don't think they realize how difficult it is out here. If you find you a good one, a great one, you probably want to hold on to it, because just hopping onto situation after situation after situation, it might not get better. It might only get worse.
With your standards, but you dealt with something that wasn't your standard.
Well, my standards, it's not about having standards, because it's all about loving the person. Does the person have a good heart? If he does, well, at the time, I accepted it because I loved the person. And when you're in love,
all right.
nothing else matters.
I tell these dudes that all the time. Women could say 50-50 this, I need that. That's for the man they don't like. For the man that they like and they love, they gonna be with whatever just so they can be with that man.
Exactly. You're going to do whatever, and you're going to please him just as much as he's going to please you.
You
And
see
it's gonna
that?
be
That's
a
why I
teamwork.
say like who likes you. When a woman likes
100%.
you, you ain't gotta be on no all this. It's gonna be whatever she want, whatever the situation is, y'all gonna make it work. If she don't like you though, you gonna have to pay for everything.
Do you think the woman is a prize or the man is a prize?
Depends on the woman. Depends on the man. I can't look and say all men are prizes because that's simply not the case. But I can't say all women are prizes because that's simply not the case.
Do you think you're the prize?
I know I'm the prize. I know I'm the prize. But just because I'm the prize don't mean the woman I'm with ain't the prize. And guess what? Because I'm a prize, the only type of woman I'm going to deal with is a woman who's a prize.
Exactly.
Because
so we both can be prizes.
Because that's my standard. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
we're going to reflect each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't go off what Game God's saying right there, because he understands what he's going to pick and put in his life. Most people can't do that. Most people choose wrong. They blinded by their own choices in their face. And I hate to say it, a lot of time women choose wrong a lot of the time, just being honest. But if you are understanding, if you know yourself, if you're very grounded, you know, if you know like, hey, I'm this type of person, this is probably what I'm probably going to end up getting. Of course, I can try for more, but guess what? I'm okay if I get something that's close to what I want. That's a good grounded person. You got to be mentally aware. But if you're out here in the clouds everywhere on all your standards and I need this and need that, you might not get what you thinking you're going to get.
And if I feel highly in myself, then I'm going to treat myself a certain way. And if I treat myself a certain way, then I'm going to treat everybody around me a certain way. So then my woman has to be a product because I got to be able to treat her a certain way.
Exactly. I mean, it's not even about you. It's about how does your girl look. If your girl, that's how we're gonna measure how much you're actually making. You know, it's not about your chains, your cars, your house, or whatnot. It's about how does your girl look. She reflects you. When
That's
she
not
goes
true.
out and she's looking good, it reflects you automatically,
You
and
know,
that's when they're gonna know
That's
you're
not
you're
true
doing
either.
something
I
right.
tell these dudes all the time, the best way to catch women is to go out with women.
To go out with them.
Yeah, if you go out with a woman, it's going to be very easy for you to catch women because women are going to see that woman looking good, having a good time, and they going to want to see the man that's behind that. You
For
know?
sure, but here's the thing about it. Everything that glitter ain't gold. So I'm gonna leave this at this point right here. I think we already got to what we wanted to get to. When it comes down to dealing with a woman that's overly super attractive, yeah, that's probably, cool when it comes down to if you're trying to attract certain networking situations or being around certain people. But ultimately, you definitely gotta make sure she got the right character to where that beautiful face don't set you up or try wreck you later on down the line. Beauty is not everything. Don't get me wrong, I ain't saying you're supposed to get with nothing that you're not attracted to, but definitely it's not everything. But back to the main situation with these unicorns out here, thinking that you can just get whatever you want. And the thing about it, this woman being a businesswoman, so I'm guessing she makes money, so she's around people that has money. Don't get me wrong, a lot of these guys, they definitely want just a relationship with just a woman, just a monogamous relationship. But at the same time, you kind of got to expect that if a guy reaches a certain level, man, this man probably going to use his options eventually. Maybe he might have got out of the system. He don't want to. But you got to think, if he gets to that level to where he has status, money, and clout, you best believe it's going to be a situation that possibly might happen. It could be in the back of your mind. I think the key is if you go looking for it or if it's in your face. If it's in your face, that's one thing. But if you're going to go look for something, you probably gonna find something. If a regular guy gonna cheat, what you think a rich guy probably gonna do? And I know that's saying like, oh, you can't say that, you don't know all people or whatnot. No, but I'm giving you the probabilities of what's the possibilities. That's the only thing about it. But I think sometimes we be in these fairy tale lands, and I feel like it's only getting worse with some of the younger chicks. I don't know. I feel like back in the day, women kind of knew what time men was on, maybe, or maybe they just was, just I don't know if they just understood or if they might have been taught a certain way or whatnot, but I don't know. I think in today's age, I think I know what it is. I think with the influx of feminism to where women are more independent, understandable. I think that now they can do whatever they want to do. They can work, make their own money. So if a dude is doing anything that's outside of what they want, they're faster to leave because they can hop into another situation. It is no, I need to stay with this guy for survival. It's not like that anymore. I can make my own money. I can go get a job. I can get an apartment. I can get a car, whatever, buy my own groceries, the whole nine. So technically they feel like they don't need you. So that's why they probably not going to put up with any infidelity or things like that. But like I said, for the regular guy, he's going to have to jump through hoops and hurdles possibly. For the above and beyond guy, that's why these guys don't even want to take the chance and get into some of these long-term situations because they know in their own situations what they possibly might do, which is going to be an L for them. So they just avoid it altogether. But I'm gonna link this in the description, man. I think this was pretty healthy, man. Gang guy, he definitely be dropping gems, man. This dude really know his stuff, man. I definitely think that he's a good advocate for a lot of guys. Like I said, it's gonna be different strokes for different folks. Every shoe don't fit, so you can't follow everybody's advice. But here's the thing about it: I think that it's good to listen to certain creators and take a little bit here, take a little bit there, take a little bit there, and find out how that fits into your life, and go from there. You don't have to model yourself after one specific person. Take a little bit from everybody and just learn from there, man. Like I said, you your own individual. You're gonna be different. I don't live the life like these guys, so I'm not trying to base my life upon what these guys say. But there are certain tidbits that are healthy, and I understand, and I internalize and say that makes a lot of sense. Make sure y'all like the video, comment below. This is your guy JayBReacts, and until next time, y'all, peace.